NBC Sports at the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Elliott Sadler and Dale Jarrett took him to the green flag.
But it didn't take long. Lap 20. The 38 car, the pole sitter, gets a bump from behind by the 48. Around he goes in front of Dillon Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, Michael Waltrip, Mike Skinner.
And those 4 cars, including Martin, contender for the championship, out of the race. Wild ride for Michael Waltrip. Everybody was okay. There's Mark's car. There's Mark, out of the race, done for the day.
Lap 32, Jimmy Johnson's left rear blows, taking the left rear fender with it.
That brought out the caution. Johnson, another driver in the chase for the championship.
And we see Kyle Petty gets bumped behind, coming onto pit road by the 18 car in the inside wall, pit wall. He lands.
Lap 57, Mike Bliss blows a left rear. It's Jeff Green, J.J. Yaley. Martin Truex Jr. got a piece of it. And now we're going back to green. Brian Vickers leads. Tony Stewart had the hood up on pit road.
Looks like you put in water in the car, and he currently restarted in 31st, Matt.
BP, he hit pit road again. They put water in it because the temperature really wasn't coming down. They also took a look just to make sure there wasn't any bump drafting damage that might have messed up the airflow through the grill into the radiator. So far, he's in the back, where a lot of people don't want to be.
Well, we see Jimmy Johnson sitting there in 3rd spot with no left rear fender, BP, so we'll see how long he can stay there.
I think this car would not be too aerodynamically sound.
I can't believe it is. And normally when somebody comes up behind a car like that, they don't want to draft with that car because they would rather go on by.
No friends right now. Johnson looking under the 97, Kurt Busch.
And Kenseth decided he would try to take the lead, but no one went with the 17 car and left him out to dry.
Now you see Gordon up behind the 48, but like I said, I just can't imagine that car's handled very well in the corners when somebody's right up there behind them.
300 teammates in a row there. The 48 of Johnson, the 24 of Gordon, who took 2 tires, then the 5 of Kyle Busch.
And finally, Matt Kenseth, the 17 DeWalt car, has someone to draft with. Rusty Wallace. Like a man without a country there for a while.
Jeff Gordon needs to get by that 48 car as far as I'm concerned and move on.
Marty, did Matt Kenseth say anything on the radio?
Yeah, BP, he made that move intentionally very early on. He said, you know what, my car just doesn't push as good as I thought it would, meaning it doesn't push other cars as good as I thought it would. He said, I'm going to try to take the lead early in this run. I think it will run out front better than it will pushing someone. But when he went, no one went with him, so he had to fall back, and now he'll have to work his way back to the front.
Kurt Busch stepping out of line, going low. Pulls up on the back of Casey Mears.
And here comes you-know-who, 42, Jamie McMurray.
41 and the 42 are teammates. Mears in the 41, the 42 of McMurray. Marty on McMurray.
And the car's been so fast today, Bill. His biggest problem is that it's been tight for most of the afternoon, which means it doesn't want to turn when he's in the corners. On the last pit stop, 4 tires, they went up on the track bar, put a pound in the right rear tire, trying to make it a little bit better. Clearly, they have. He goes to the front, Dave.
Ryan Newman, a good race car today. No changes on that car the last stop except for the 4 tires and except for a little tape taken off the lower right on the front of that grill. Just run a little bit more. Matt?
The 41 of Mears, who's right in front of the 97. Now they see the 25 of Vickers dumped down in front of him. Now he says the car is running very well. No changes in their last time. The track, though, is getting a little slick. His temps are running high, so he didn't turn the fans on, guys.
Fans to pull the air through the grill into the radiator, trying to help it go. See 17 trying to come back on the outside of the 2.
Let's pay off our singular poll here before anything nasty might happen. Which driver will win a restrictor plate race first?
Oh, they're talking about about the Daytona 500. They think Johnson's going to win the Daytona 500. I don't think he's going to win today, though.
8th right now.
That's not bad.
And while we're talking about Jimmy Johnson, both Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch had their shocks taken from them in post-race inspection at Dover last week. That's been a very hot topic in the garage this weekend. It does not have a bearing on this race because NASCAR controls the shocks here, but we expect to see a new rule before we race against trouble. Multi-car wreck in the front of the field.
Oh, and Scott Riggs on his roof.
Oh, Riggs.
Man, there's been a lot of cars getting on their roof lately.
And I think I said earlier on that the fans loved it, and the TV audience with 43 drivers were not too happy.
The window net did come down on Scott Riggs' car, which is a great sign.
That indicates the driver is okay. Jeff Burton in the 31 car.
See Riggs. 48 has more damage. Scott waving to the crowd. Attaboy, Scotty. From Bahama, North Carolina.
He's okay, Russell. He's okay.
Climbing out. The drivers don't like the racing, but they sure do like the safety issues that have been mandated for these cars.
Yeah, the cars have come such a long way. Especially with the head and neck restraint, the Hans device, which I've tried out personally.
It was Casey Mears in the 41. He was right about where it started. There's Johnson coming back to pit road.
Well, let's see. There we see the 41 car. Looks like he's going to get bumped from behind by the 12.
Ryan Newman in the 12. Riggs hard into the wall.
And it gets worse.
Yes.
There you see the 41 car, the 12 lines up. We talked about this bump drafting thing. He wasn't lined up straight when he hit the 41 car. The 41 car was just a little bit to his left. You got to give him a straight shot. And this was coming through the trioval, which is another problem.
And the 16 car, another Nextel Cup point contender, involved in the crash.
As was Rusty Wallace in the 2. Another look.
See, watch. See how these cars are turning? You can't bump draft somebody when the car is turning.
Once more. There's Biffle in the middle of it. Then he comes down off the wall.
I think would have cleared it, but he kind of got sandwiched.
Had a heck of a view.
Let's see.
Here it is.
Right behind Mike Wallace.
Stand front of you. Stay up, stay up. Easy, back it down as much as you can.
Wow, that's not what you want to see out of your windshield.
Oh my gosh.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
On board, Rusty Wallace.
In front of you.
That's another area of the track that was repaved in recent years.
His brother almost got him.
Rusty got something.
No, he's got damage on the front of the car.
I think Biffle got him. See right there.
Yeah.
And then when he hit the apron here in the grass.
Yep. Yes.
But could have been a lot worse, like I said. That used to be grass down there. It used to be really bad.
Mark Martin went through a fence down there one year, remember?
I do.
Fourth caution period of the day.
I don't know how they got that car on the rollback.
Let's get some updates from pit road, Marty.